Trump announcing his rallies are going to be up and running again. He's going to call it the Save America movement. Why not? Obviously, he's still feeling the power of being 45.
So I'm very honored to say that my endorsement means more than any endorsement that has ever been given by anybody.
So my next guest was one of the first to stand by President Trump in 2015 and 16, by his side through his presidency, and is working hard over the last 6 months to raise money for Republicans in House and Senate seats, and maybe eyeing the White House in 2024 himself. Let's bring back to the show former New Jersey governor, presidential candidate, and he's on the board of the New York Mets, who happen to be in first place. No coincidence. Governor, welcome back, Chris Christie.
Great to be back, Brian. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's good to know the president's confidence is up. Would you say he has shown the power in primaries so far with his endorsement?
Well, sure. While he was president, he was a real force, as he should be, as the president and the head of the Republican Party. And I think going forward in the 2022 midterms, in particular districts, he will continue to be a big force, Brian. In other districts, less so, given that he's no longer president. But certainly, I think everybody should want every Republican involved in a positive, forward-looking way to make two cases why our ideas are better than the Democrats, and why what Joe Biden and the Democratic Congress is doing right now is so destructive to our country.
So, Governor, I don't know if you heard him with Sean Hannity last night. It was one of the first times I've seen him interviewed where he didn't bring up the 2020 election much. He said basically, I lost that election. I might be running for another election. It's a good sign, I think, for Republicans. You?
Absolutely. Look, what I've said all along is losing parties look in the rearview mirror, winning parties look through the windshield towards the future and make a case for why their ideas are better than the folks who are in power right now. And to the extent that President Trump decides to get on board with that and start talking about that rather than talking about the past, that's nothing but good for our party and for our country.
So President Biden came back and signed a piece into legislation. We have another holiday, I believe our 12th, and it's going to be Juneteenth, celebrating the mark that when Texas finally got word and confirmed that slavery was over. Is this a good thing for the country?
I think it's fine, Brian. I don't really have any problem with it. Given everything else that Joe Biden is up to, this goes very low on the list of things that I can object to. I'm much more concerned about $6 trillion in proposed spending, huge tax increases, weakness towards China. Those are the things that I'm much more concerned about than what holiday he puts into effect.
Just so much is changing in our country, even in your state of New Jersey. In New Jersey, this Randolph Board of Education has decided to remove all holidays from the calendars. They're just going to say off days. You know Randolph. That used to be under your auspices. What are they thinking?
It's insane. Think about this. This all started because they wanted to rename Columbus Day Indigenous Persons Day. And people in their town objected to that. So what did they do? It's not keep it Columbus Day, take the names off every holiday, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, Labor Day. It's absolutely absurd, Brian. But here's the good news. I tweeted out opposition to it. Lots of people in New Jersey have been doing the same. And so I now understand that they've scheduled an emergency meeting for Monday night to take a vote to rescind this stupid policy. I sent out a tweet the other day saying either they need to rescind the policy or they all need to resign. Holidays mean something. And Memorial Day is named so that we do remember, not to forget. But this is what's going on in our woke society right now. And all of us need to stand up and speak out against this stuff because it's really awful for our kids.
I just looked at these stats before I hopped up to here today. In terms of people 18 and up in America, 55% have gotten the vaccine. I know that's something you feel strongly about. Neither one of us are doctors. You got it. You also got the virus. What's your message to other Americans?
My message to the other Americans is twofold. First off, having gotten this disease, it's very random in terms of how hard it hits you. And once you get it, it's very hard to deal with from a treatment perspective. So you don't want to get COVID-19. Secondly, I'd say taking the vaccine is like putting the seatbelt on when you get in the car. It doesn't guarantee you, Brian, that if you get in an accident, you're not going to be hurt or killed, but it makes it much, much less likely. In addition, it makes it much, much less likely that you could give COVID to anybody else. I think given those things and the safety the vaccine has shown, I would hope more and more Americans take the vaccine because I think it's going to be good for them and good for their neighbors. But in the end, it's everybody's choice. Everybody gets to make their own choice regarding their health. health, but I believe it's the right choice to make, given everything I've read and seen.
Well, if you follow any playoff hockey, playoff basketball, or the first place Mets, you see this thing called people in the stands. If it wasn't for the vaccine, there would not be, which is all good news for you, especially because Governor Christie gets on the board and the Mets are in first place by, I think, 4 games. I'm not sure if that's a coincidence or not. I'm putting my best person on top of this story. We'll see what we come up with. Governor, thanks for joining me.
Thanks, Brian. You know leadership matters, baby. Leadership matters.
You are, and you are leading that team. You and Jacob DeGrom. I can't see who's more important.
Absolutely.
I haven't really concluded who's really leading. Thanks, Governor.
I'll defer to Jake, Brian. I'll defer to Jake.
Everyone except for maybe Cy Young should defer to Jake. All right, thanks so much, Governor. Meanwhile,
hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.